Piglet by Kinga Liwowska. Chapter 1. Background. Prisoners got blue and grey, or blue and white striped uniforms, and yet when I saw a ghost in Auschwitz, I saw a naked woman of a similar age to mine. When working on that book, I used to think from time to time that could have been me. They took their hair, so they took their beauty. They took their clothes, so they took their dignity. They took their houses, and they never gave them back. We can imagine how many houses were taken over when 6 million people were killed. Jewish people fast, so they were starved. They meditate, so some of them were gassed and suffocated during the Second World War. They pray in Israel in front of the wall of the Second Temple, so some of them were shot in the head in front of the wall. They are into numerology, so they became numbers during the Second World War. Not only did they have tattoos on their hands and were referred to as numbers, but they also had their Torahs taken away and tattooed with numbers too. Would you bother to collect their holy books and put numbers on them? In this book, you will learn how the Gypsy closed the key events of a given culture in fairy tales, books, films, and songs. One of the tales related to Jewish people is Snow White. In the very first versions of it by the Grimm brothers, the dwarfs have no names. Just like Jewish people didn't have names during the war, as they were referred to as numbers. In Wroclaw, we had the biggest Jewish community in Poland, and in Wroclaw, we currently have 600 dwarfs. I tell you more about how the Gypsy closed the key and detrimental events for a given culture in books, films, and songs. I tell you more about the use of covert hypnosis and psychedelics too. I read further into Adam Bartor's book. I read about the sun and the inscription placed on the triangle stone that stands in the Jewish cemetery in Tarnów. And then everything became as clear as the sun. The war had long finished, but you can still apply hypnosis on people. The war ended 80 years ago, and Tarnów's history shows that people of Jewish origin were still attacked or subjected to weird punishments in pig barns. In the Jewish street in Tarnów, there is a Gypsy restaurant. The Gypsy live on the Jewish street. On Krakowska Street, which is the city center of Tarnów, we have the Gypsy Museum. The Jewish cemetery is neglected and closed with a key. It stands by a hospital and sunny streets. From this book, you will learn how important physical presence is for the Gypsies, in their magical practices in every possible aspect. You will learn about the symbolism of keys, stones, lines, mountains, islands, and the sun. You will learn how these symbols and physical objects are linked with the repetitive stories that are intentionally acted out by the Gypsies and their families. Why do I write this? I write because I know how dirt is used in Gypsy magic. Remember, I was made into a whore, or a stripper if you like, but not just a whore and not just a stripper, but a dirty whore and a dirty stripper. I will show you a real pig. I will show you with my own life. But not only that, I will show you through the example of everyday life too. I will show you not only why we should eat like pigs, but why we should think and act like pigs too. I will show you here in Poland in the Polish language because I didn't manage to show my dad. My dad got paralyzed and he died via suffocation. I didn't manage to even say goodbye to him. Then I discovered my biological dad might be someone else than I used to think. My biological dad had a stroke and got paralyzed too. He has 64% of his blood vessels clogged up, and one of my sisters has a postcode of 64. I was the one who one day couldn't go to work. I couldn't walk. My mind didn't accept it. I kept walking. I probably avoided paralysis. If I had it, then there would be 3 of us suffering from the very same thing. I will show you because no one is going to intimidate me. I will show you because otherwise my dog will go down the stairs and end up with a broken spine. I will show you because I want other women to be able to write the truth. I will show you because I don't want people to have accidents acted out. I will show you because I don't want to act in my own life. I will show you because I don't want to be dictated what to eat, think, say, and wear. I will show you because I don't want kids from my own family to be sexually abused. I will show you because I don't want to pretend all my life that I don't know what I know. I will show you because pretending can make you go mad. I will show you because I don't want to be alone, and I will show you because of the way my mother acted around the food. I will show you because of the way I was treated in the system. I will show you because I always liked good research. I will show you because of fairy tales that turn out to be horrible. I will show you because of 2 women I have seen trapped in the red light district. I will show you because of Jewish people, Indian people, and African people. I will show you because of some other ethnic groups too. I will show you because I have a million reasons to do so, many more than I even mentioned here. I will show you because a lot of people didn't want to see my book. I will show you because my mother didn't want to see my book. I will show you because I destroyed my own book for children. I will show you because my hands tell me that the gypsy always knew I would do so. You see, I'm not the only person who, due to telling the truth or simply publishing information about the gypsy, ended up with the label of a lunatic. The gypsy from Tarnów already have Bronisława Zielińska Weiss from the 16th caravan. She was harassed for revealing information about her culture and was finally treated psychiatrically. It already happened, and still they had a hard time accepting the fact it's happening again. Yet again, a book about them and their practices gets published, and yet again the story with a shrink was forced on someone. It was forced on me. Edyta Górniak, our singer who publicly talks about working with energy, supposedly visited a psychologist in a foreign country. She had a few court cases with journalists for what they wrote about her. She received a lot of bad remarks from quite a few listeners, despite being a very talented singer. It was all done because of her talk about energy work. Just when I watched the interview with Edyta when she was a very young girl, she was asked about money by Krzysztof Ibisz, how much she made. I don't think it was a random question. I think they went after her money, just like they targeted anyone who talks about covert hypnosis and extrasensory perception. Just like they went after my money. Just like in every story of sexual abuse, money is always linked with the entire narrative in the media. The gossip says Edyta made weird statements. Well, she's not the only one. I will describe for you the magical work of covert hypnosis. I will show you what it makes you do and say, and how it makes you look. Piglet will do its best. I'll show you the real pig here.